Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. We're just waiting for everyone to get into the webinar. We'll start in just a moment. And just a reminder to put any questions in the chat. Members of our team will be monitoring the chat and we'll have space at the end. This is a webinar for the College Launch for Leadership program. We'll be answering questions and talking more in depth about the College Launch for Leadership program and the application process. Hey everyone, well, we are going to go ahead and get started just to be respectful of everyone's time. Again, we will have members of the team monitoring the chat if you have any questions. But this is our College Launch for Leadership webinar. We'll be talking about the College Launch program and the application process. And we're ready to go ahead and get started. Just want to start first by thanking you all for being here and go ahead and give an idea of who's in the space and introduce our team. So my name is Mackenzie Wilkins. I am the program manager for College Launch for Leadership. I joined the team in about October. I'm a Wake Forest alum, and my background is in mental health counseling and guidance counseling. Also want to shout out two members of our team who aren't here today, Kyla Hollingsworth, who is our executive director for pre-college programs as a whole, and Betsy Snyder, who's the director of our summer immersion program, which is our summer program that runs June and July. Between us, we have decades of experience for the whole team, and I want to create some room and some space for the rest of the team that's here today to introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren Yanku. I'm program manager for pre-college programs. So I help out with College Launch, but I also help plan and run our summer immersion program.
Hi, everyone. I'm Becca Danzino. I'm the marketing manager for pre-college programs. So I take lots of pictures throughout our programming and throughout all of our programs in the summer and school year. So glad to meet y'all.
And I'm Elizabeth. I'm the program coordinator for pre-college, and I do a lot of program planning, logistics, and operations with our college launch program and also our summer immersion program.
So just to get started, we really want to give you all an idea about what College Launch is and when it got started. So the College Launch for Leadership program was founded in 2014. So we're actually coming up on 10 years now, which is a really exciting moment. But it was founded then, and it still is a free 9-month program for high-performing high school students that are college bound. And this program really focuses on 3 core areas, so college prep, social consciousness, and leadership development. And we do that through a myriad of ways, but we really try to focus on a cohort model through all of that. So we have a cohort for students that are in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and also a cohort for students that are in the Winston-Salem, North Carolina area. So if you join for the Charlotte cohort, you'd be joining us at our regional campus in Charlotte, and Winston-Salem regional campus, so Wake's campus in Winston. And to do this programming and to do the college prep,
So programming
majors, different career interests.
You froze a little bit.
Oh, can you all hear me now? Yeah. Start back up with programming. So with our programming, we have our monthly Saturday summits, And that's really a good opportunity for students to learn more about applying to college, putting together their college list, and network with on-campus partners. We do
a community service project called the Youth Participatory Action Research Project, or YPAR for short.
so just a lot of
We do monthly Saturday summits. We do common app practice with personalized feedback every single month. And we have quarterly workshops, and we partner with different resources on campus or different schools, such as the business school, med school, to help introduce you guys to some different facets of college life. We have alumni check-ins, as well as various opportunities for mentorship and leadership.
So what we're going to look at next is really just a video that'll give you an idea of what the College Launch program looks like and what your September to May, if you apply to our program, could be.
The College Launch for Leadership program is a 9-month program designed for under-resourced, marginalized high school juniors. Students are able to participate in 9 Saturday summits in either Winston-Salem, North Carolina at our main campus or at our Charlotte campus.
This is a free program, and we are trying to fill the gap for students who may not know exactly what the next step is, figuring out what you're passionate about and what you want to pursue in your future. The college application process is rigorous. Students are able to do ACT workshops, college essay writing prep, they're mentored by our alumni, they're able to have a leg up, succeed, and thrive when they get to their universities.
College Launch really inspired me. Going into it, I did not know exactly what I was capable of. I had more confidence in myself. Using the program to get into Wake Forest, it really propelled me into where I am now.
Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about what your year will look like if you were to join us for our College Launch cohort for the 24-25 school year. So we have 9 summits over the course of the year, starting in September until May. So it's 1 Saturday a month. And those summits usually run from about 9 a.m. to about 1 p.m. We allow you to have 1 excused absence, but we do work with you if something comes up to make it a manageable workload throughout the year. You will respond to journal entries with prompts that we give you. You will submit quarterly report cards. And then you will also, as mentioned earlier, complete our Youth Participatory Action Research Project, which we will talk about in a second. The journal prompts that we do come straight from the Common App essays. So this would be a chance for you to get a head start on those during your junior year and receive personalized feedback every single month. And that can just really give you a leg up during your senior year when you're actually working on those to submit to colleges to already have a foundation done. You would be a part of a Google Classroom, and we email you. So we stay in contact, and we would expect you to stay in contact back with us and just be responsive. We have you fill out things such as pre-surveys to get to know you more, RSVPs for each summit, post surveys, and some other things throughout the year that are really important for us to get feedback and communication from everyone. So those are some of the College Launch expectations. So talking a little bit more about the project you will do, you will work with some members of your cohort to choose a problem in your community that you would like to see addressed. You will research it, and then you will partner with a community organization to talk a little bit more about something you can do as a team to take a small step in solving whatever the chosen issue is. So this year, we have groups talking about homelessness, food insecurity, animal rights, immigration. So any topic that's important to you, this is a really great chance for you to get involved in the community and take a step to finding a solution. So you'll work with a community partner, and then we'll have a big research presentation day as part of your graduation where you get to show the other members of your cohort and members of our team and members of the community all the work you've done over the course of the year. So this is something that you would start thinking about that first summit in September, and then you would be doing it throughout the year until April. So just a little snapshot of what the year will look like. So in September, we would have our introduction to launch, and you would get to know the different cohort members, whether you're in Winston-Salem or Charlotte. So a lot of get to knowing each other activities, and you would get to know us as the professional staff. And then we'll start talking about the 3 pillars of college launch, which are college preparation, social justice, and leadership. So we'll start with some activities and discussions around those topics, and then we'll also talk about the essay writing portion, as well as all the different requirements and expectations that we had touched on previously. In October, we like to do some volunteering, so really getting out in the community, and that will get you thinking about that action project a little bit more, thinking about the organization that you would want to partner with. In November, we move on to some topics about building your college list. So we'll talk about the different types of colleges, what to look for when you're starting to visit your schools and narrow your college list down. We'll talk about financial aid and some other aspects of choosing the colleges that you might want to apply to during your senior year. In December, we partner with CPCC, which is the community college here in Charlotte, to talk about test-taking strategies for the ACT and SAT. In January, we partner with our School of Physics at the Wake Forest campus. So we all travel to the Wake Forest campus to have a day just talking about different majors and careers involving physics and engineering. And then February is a very special day because this is our Discover Wake Forest Day. To do this program, you do not have to be interested in attending Wake Forest as an undergraduate, but this is a day in February where you get to learn more about being an undergraduate at Wake Forest, as well as the whole admissions process for any school you might be interested in. We partner with the admissions to get a very personalized session where you are able to ask questions, go on a campus tour, eat in the dining hall, meet with actual undergrads and college launch alumni that go to Wake Forest now. So this is great, even if you are not interested in Wake Forest, to just get an idea of what to look for when you're starting to go on your campus tours. In March, we partner with our School of Business to talk about different business-related majors and careers. And then in April, similarly, we partner with our School of Medicine for our Education Day. And then in May, we have our graduation and our Youth Participatory Action Research Project presentations to wrap up the year and really celebrate you guys and everything you would have accomplished over the course of the year. So now we'll just talk a little bit about data from our alumni. So this is some snapshots of data for students that did launch in the 21-22 school year and are now college sophomores. So there were, for that cohort, over 380 college acceptances, college and university acceptances. Out of that, they attended 25 different colleges and universities that they enrolled in, and they received over 15 million total in scholarships and grants, which is just amazing. And as alumni, you really can still be involved in the program. We have different ways to still stay involved. So as seniors, you come back as mentors to the rising juniors that would be completing it the year after you. But then even when you are in college, we have ways for you guys to still stay involved with college launch.
So launch alum feel much more prepared to begin their college application process in their senior year. Students are able to build on their awareness of social justice issues that are currently impacting their communities, and through our program are empowered to take action and create lasting change within those issues that they are most passionate about. And here are a few testimonials from previous launch scholars who speak to the impact the program has had on their personal and professional development. Dahlia, specifically, who's finishing her freshman year at UNC Chapel Hill, speaks to the mentorship and guidance that she received from our team and from the academic and professional connections that she was able to make through the myriad opportunities that our students can take advantage of during their launch year and beyond. So we connect them with people, during the year that they are with us, and then that, those opportunities continue to be available to them going forward in their senior year and further if they would like. So how to apply, who's eligible? So current high school sophomores, students who can participate in the program during their junior year of high school. We do request that applicants have a clean high school disciplinary record. And we are looking for a strong academic background combined with a genuine passion for learning, that kind of innate curiosity. We do not have a minimum GPA requirement or anything like that. And part of the application, we do request that students submit their unofficial high school transcript. The QR code here will take you straight to our application page if you are interested and want to go ahead and get started on it right now and pull that up as a tab on your phone or computer. And then I'll go into kind of the components of the application. So we do ask for 2 well-crafted essays that respond to the question prompt. So there is the first essay prompt that everybody has to answer, the same one, and then the second essay prompt students can pick from, I believe, a choice of 5, and they pick the one that they feel most connected with, or feel like they can answer most truthfully, or most, that feels most connected to who they are. Okay, and then a recommendation from a teacher, school counselor, or administrator who knows the student well, a self-reported GPA, and again, that unofficial high school transcript. And we do want to say our application is free, and the link is, or the URL to it is right there if you don't want to use the QR code. And just a note on eligibility, as far as location goes, students need to be located in Winston-Salem, Charlotte, or surrounding communities, because scholars are required to attend monthly in-person events at Wake Forest campus or the Wake Forest Charlotte campus. So, as long as they're mostly within the general region of both of those kind of hubs, then they are eligible to apply. And I do want to also say our application is currently open, and it will be open until mid-May. So apply now. Our application model is rolling. So as soon as you apply, and you have all your materials submitted, including your recommendation from your teacher, counselor, administrator, we will review your application and get back to you as soon as we can.
Well, we want to create the rest of the time to open it up for questions for you all. We thank you all for coming and joining us. We want to remind you that you can use the chat box in the Q&A portion to give questions. Please keep your questions general. If you have a specific question, you can email us at collegelaunch@wfu.edu. If you have a question about one of our other pre-college programs, you can also check out our website or send us an email for those corresponding ones as well. Before we get the question started, we want to remind everyone to follow us on social media. We're active on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So all of the ways to keep up with pre-college programs and see the cool things that we're doing with Launch and that are